everybody, I welcome you all to my channel. In part 1 video, we have discussed regarding the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy. For those of you who have not watched part 1 video, I have put the link in the info box. You can click on to the link and watch the video. In this video, I am going to share regarding the causes, the characteristics of anxiety related thoughts and how to identify and track the automatic thoughts using a thought record. So first on the causes of anxiety related thoughts. Usually there are 3 causes for these thoughts. Number 1, overestimation of the danger or the problem, that is exaggerating the problem. Number 2, underestimation of one's ability to cope up with the situation, which means you have lack of confidence in your ability to cope up with the situation. Number 3, underestimating the help system. This can include help from the family, the friends, or the community, including the health professionals. Next, on the characteristics of anxiety related thoughts. Usually these thoughts are associated with 2 elements, that is what if thoughts and images. What do you mean by what if thoughts? What if thoughts are, if you're going to analyze all the thoughts related to anxiety, you will find that there are a lot of statements related to what if. For example, what if I'm going to suffer this infection? What if I'm going to get hospitalized due to this infection? What if my children are going to be left alone at home when I'm going to be hospitalized due to this infection? So the list keeps on going. So that is what if thoughts. Now the second element is images. What do you mean by images? Sometimes when we experience anxiety, we can find that there is an image which is popping up in our brain. Like for example, an image of oneself being hospitalized in an intensive care unit and connected to a mechanical ventilator. Just that image is sufficient to provoke anxiety in a person. So moving on to the last section, that is automatic thoughts. What are automatic thoughts? As the name indicates, they are very automatic in nature, which means they are generated in the brain without much effort. When and where do automatic thoughts occur? It can occur at any time and anywhere whenever you face a particular problem or a situation. The unique characteristics of these thoughts are, usually these thoughts occur in a group, which means you have large number of thoughts at the same time, which is going to increase your feelings of anxiety. So how to identify these automatic thoughts and how to track the hot thought, we will learn that by trying to understand what is a thought record. So let us discuss regarding the thought record. So to create a thought record, you should have 7 columns. You can do this in a sheet of white paper using a pen, or you can create the 7 columns in your Microsoft Word. In this session, I'll be covering about the first 3 columns. So the first column is the situation, where you will have to document who, when, what, where. So this you will get it clarified when we are discussing the example. The second column is the moods. In the column of moods, you will have to document how did you feel when you encountered that particular situation. What were the different moods you felt? Maybe I felt anxious, maybe I felt afraid, maybe I felt terrible. Whatever is your mood, you will have to rate that on a scale of 0 to 100, which I'll discuss again with an example. The third column is the automatic thoughts. So what should I record, or what comes under automatic thoughts? You will have to write what was going through your mind just before you started to feel this way. That is, just before you started to feel anxiety. What were the thoughts that was raising in your mind? Number 2, what am I afraid that will happen? What would be the worst thing that could happen if this is true? And what images or memories do I have in this situation? And among these, you will have to circle the hot thought. So it may appear vague, but when I show you the example, it should be very clear. So here is an example of a thought record. So the situation, Friday evening at the hypermarket, waiting in a queue at the billing section. Okay, so I was waiting in a queue at the billing section of a hypermarket. And at that time, suddenly I felt anxious and afraid. Okay, so when I rated my moods on a scale of 0 to 100, I felt that I was having 90% of anxiety and 100% I was found to be afraid. So what were the thoughts that came to my mind even before I started to become anxious or afraid? So when I analyzed, I found that these were my thoughts. I should not have left my home today. Anyone could threaten my health. That is, anyone here in the hypermarket could threaten my health. With this group, a virus could spread to me quickly. I am starting to have a small throat discomfort. What if this is a sign of coronavirus infection? It may take another few minutes to get my bill. By then, my vulnerability will keep on increasing. I am feeling sick. See, when you analyze these thoughts, you can find that these are the several thoughts which actually raised in your mind, which made you to feel anxious. So among these thoughts you will have to find out which is the hot thought. Hot thought is the thought which is troubling you the most. Hot thought is the thought which you are really afraid of. So when I analyzed these thoughts, I found that this is my hot thought. So what is that? That is, I am starting to have a small throat discomfort. What if this is a sign of coronavirus infection? So this particular thought made me to feel highly anxious and afraid. So this is how we write the thought record. The first, situation. Number 2 is moods with rating. Number 3 is automatic thoughts. Now, learning to identify these automatic thoughts are actually very interesting, and it is very important that you identify your automatic thoughts and circle your hot thought, because that is the way you can understand why you are feeling so in different situations. So pay attention. Next time when you are encountering an anxiety situation, please do pay attention to your automatic thoughts and try to track down your hot thought. I request all my viewers to maintain a thought record, because this thought record will help you to tell the relationship between the thoughts and the feelings that you are experiencing related to anxiety. You can maintain this thought record for any situation. Okay, so within the next couple of days, if you're going to experience anxiety due to a specific situation, please take time to write down the situation, the moods with rating, list down the automatic thoughts and circle the hot thought. Only when you learn how to identify the automatic thoughts and circle the hot thoughts, you will be able to learn to come to a solution, which I will be teaching in the next video. So in my next video, I'll be discussing regarding how to complete a thought record and how to overcome that anxiety related thought. So if you like this video, please do give a like. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and just press the bell icon so that you will be receiving my future videos. Thank you.